Hi everyone, it's Tera Maxwell here. I just dropped my kids off at school and I'm on my way to go surfing. And I wanted to share with you a key ingredient to creating affluence in our life. Are you setting aside time for yourself to play? Are you playing every day? Are you creating joy in your life every day? And the reason I share that is I can remember a few years ago, and maybe some of you, especially if you're a mom, you can relate, where you take all your time, this was me, spend a lot of time driving kids around, carpooling. I mean, I would run, I would still do my workouts, but I can remember when it came to like posting on Facebook or something, I felt like I had a pretty boring life. We took a vacation every once in a while, but it was like what do I even have to share or to write about? Because I was so much in just the schedule of every day of being a mom and commuting and getting meals and all the things that we do as a parent that takes care of kids. So you'll notice as I'm driving, we're on our way to the beach right now. So you're gonna come with me. And you'll notice that there are not paved roads here, so forgive the little jingling around. We're going right now through this is kind of the industrial part, with the gas station and everything. So yeah, this idea of playing and creating joy. So what happened is, as I was looking at, I can remember, because I was building my business, and I had a mentor who said, share about your life, and I was like, my life was kind of boring. What is there to share about? And so it actually prompted me to start finding, going back to the things that I love. Because at my core, I love adventure. Before I had kids, there was so much. I was a cave diver, dive master. I worked down in the Yucatan, leading people through the cenotes. I lived in Hawaii. I scuba dived in Tahiti. I did a lot of exciting things. And then you get married and you start having kids, and a lot of the things that kind of define, and maybe you can relate, define who you are, you give up. I gave up those things because I thought that was part of that self-sacrifice. And yes, there is a piece, especially when you have little ones, there is a time and a season for everything. So I definitely don't regret that. But it was also about my mindset, because I was thinking in terms of either or. I could be a good mother, or I could have this really radical life. Or I'd be a good mother and I could have an amazing business. It was either or. I wasn't living in this expansive zone of that I can have both. And how do I make that happen? Which is the life that we've created here. So I'm sharing this because it doesn't, you can look at this and okay, maybe you're not going to spend 2 hours surfing a day or doing something that's super high adrenaline adventure. Maybe it's just going for a walk. Maybe it's just really being present when you're drinking your smoothie and gardening. I mean, it doesn't matter what it is. It's just that it expands your heart, that it brings you more joy. But what I say for you, what I want to talk about right now, it's carving that time out, that it's essential to creating abundance. Because when I talk about affluence, I'm talking about spiritual affluence. So yeah, there's lots of people that can make lots of money and they're working all the time. And yeah, those are the people that they're going to find out later. They might have cancer, health issues, lose their relationships. They start to retire and then they have a heart attack and they die. So we're not talking about that kind of life. We're talking about a life where you feel full, or full of joy, and that you're living absolutely on purpose. So it starts just with taking that little decision, putting yourself first. Do not tell me, and I gotta make sure I'm behind this really slow truck right now. This is the highway right now. This is the Pacific Coast Highway in, okay, let me just make sure I'm paying attention, because yeah, it's almost like a one-lane road, Pacific Coast Highway. It looks like it's paved, but it's actually, they put, this actually might have a little bit of asphalt. A lot of the places here, they put, they put molasses on the roads during the dry season, and it hardens, and so it seems like it's kind of like asphalt. So it's carving out that time and putting yourself first. Are you putting yourself first? Often, you know, we've been told in like Western, like Judeo-Christian religion, this idea that we're supposed to, we put everyone else first, and that's not even in that religion. It's a virus, a deviation really, because we have to love ourselves first before we love others. So don't tell me you don't have the time. Carve out the time. Put yourself first. Put yourself first. What can you do that's super loving and joyful and fun? And I was talking to a client, and she was telling me, you know, she's working 60 hours a week and super busy, and she just didn't have the time to you know, focus on herself more than like 10 minutes. And I respond that that's BS. That is BS. That's living in the limitations of a lack mindset, because we have plenty of time. We have plenty of time. If I can be the CEO of a multi-six-figure company, have 3 children, have spent time, like I spent an hour this morning with my husband just hanging out and having a deep conversation, actually we still have to meditate, go surfing a couple hours a day. It really is a choice. You get to consciously create your reality. And so I just want to bust through that myth that you don't have the time. It's not true. And the way you do it is you carve it out. Like, it is on my calendar. Just put it on your calendar, whatever that thing is that brings you joy, because it's that little decision you make that creates a ripple effect in other areas of your life. So that was my little wisdom that I wanted to share. Just invite you to choose, put yourself first, and ask yourself, like, what really brings me joy, and include more of those activities today. I'm super excited. I'm here at Maine at this is Playa Guiones. We call it Nasara, but this is the expat community. And you'll kind of see, this is our main street. They have a lot of good, like, Robin's Cafe and some surf shops here. I'm super excited because I think the waves are small, and I like, it means I get to catch more waves when they're small. I went yesterday and it was so clean, and I had a couple super long lefts, and there is nothing like it in the world, except, well, probably making love is a close second than surfing. Surfing it's so amazing when you catch a wave. So it's like, what really lights you up and brings you joy. And when we do that, I hope you could see how it's just, I'm just a little kid and a grown-up body. When we do that, it's infectious. It's our light. That's what we're here. We're here to have joy. And turn off the TV. Really monitor, like, what are you paying attention? Oh, sorry. Oh my gosh, I almost got a little accident because she was making a left-hand turn, and that's probably because I'm not paying attention. So we have a responsibility. We have a responsibility to experience joy, because the more we do that, we give others that permission. So I'm gonna you're gonna see, I'm gonna show this very end, because we're here at the beach, and we'll kind of get to see what kind of waves we have today. I got to be careful because it's kind of it's a little bit narrow right here, so we're gonna check with the parking. So yeah, I mean, I feel so blessed to live here, because it's so magical, and we live in a time warp, and I believe we've actually just created that, where we have plenty of time. Oh, I see my friend Monty's here. He's a great surfer. And let's see, I was hoping you could see the waves out there, but maybe there's not really a good, I don't know if you can see from the distance there. Sending you all so much love. What will bring you joy today? Tell me, post below. I want to hear from you. What brings you joy? What do you do that lights you up, that makes your heart expand, that makes you feel like a little kid? Because that feeling like a little kid is our access to creating true affluence. Post below. I want to hear from you. I'm so excited to see what you all have to share. About to go surfing. I'll share with you guys later if I catch any good waves. Bye.